Everyone, this is the GTA video. Remember, GTA doesn't hurt anybody except for GTA men. Like the video. Hey fellas, how you doing? On my Rule 3 and I'm welcome to the GTA 5 chat show. Going to be talking a little bit about heists again today. I've got a few things to cover up as well. This is the last day that I will be taking entries for next week's top 5 Snapmatic entries. Remember, I'm after anything which is awe-inspiring and crazy. So get them in today. You can put it on Twitter or on the crew page, which will be on the link in the description below. Go ahead, do that, and then I'll be able to go through and have a look and see which I can like tomorrow, which would be nice. So, heists. I have a video up on Jehovah's Witnesses channel, and it went up last week, I think, sometime, talking about the idea that they're going to be in the next patch. We're in the middle of March now. It's the 21st of March, and you know, we're coming up to the end of this quarter. Yeah, I think it starts in April, the next one, doesn't it? So it's kind of coming up to the point now where I sort of think that the next patch has to have heists. They can't leave it till nearly the middle of the year to put out heists, because that would make it virtually, you know, 3/4 of a year, and to, I don't know, freaking ages. Yeah, it's been at least 6 months now. I think 6 months ago, on the 18th, it was 6 months ago when GTA came out. So if you were to leave it into April, May, honestly, it just seems to be dragging on way too far. There were a few things that people found. I believe it was Redditors that went through and found a few indication as to some of the changes that are being prepped for the next patch, and they're not accessible yet. And this includes, I think it was the ability to have more than one apartment, more garages, a mansion maybe. There's a few different things that are being fed into the code, and people seem to believe that this could be an indication and a pointer to the next big bit of DLC. Now, what I would like to think is Rockstar are going to stick out the heist, but they're not only going to have the heist with it. In order to bump up the hype a little bit more, they could say, well, hang on a minute, we are making some big changes to GTA Online fundamentally. Yeah, so you've got the heists here. This is going to be awesome, but you can also now, with the money you're earning through heists, you can also go and get an extra apartment, or you can get more than one garage. You can get, you know, more cars. I'd like them to put more cars and weapons in. That would be nice, because of course what we've got at the moment is good, but maybe they could put a few more in just to bulk it up a little bit, because I am a little bit fearful that the heists themselves won't meet people's expectations. Considering it's been so long since they've announced them, it's going to take the piss a little bit if there isn't very much there, and I think people will be very, very quick to drop it if it is a case that there isn't very much going on. So I think the patch itself needs to be a properly big one with a lot on it. When's it going to come out? Well, next week is essentially the last week in March, and I'm hoping we'll hear something then. I've had this question a lot, and I can't tell you when it's going to happen. I can't. I would just like to think that it's going to come out before the end of March. There is nothing from Rockstar in the way of news or anything like that. There are just a few slight indicators that people have been able to whip up by looking through the code online, and I definitely think there's a chance that we might see it, but you know, before the end of March. I don't know. The question is, I guess, what do you think, and when do you think it's going to be coming? Would you? I know the answer is you definitely like it before the end of March, but realistically, when do you think the heists are going to drop? It's a big question, and I would like them to do well off of it. I really would, because I'd like to have GTA Online rejuvenated slightly for me. But either way, I'm going to disappear. I think I figured out how I want to run the channel at the moment. With what's going on over the last week, you know, been able to see that I've changed stuff up a little bit, and I'd like to you know, come on and do a bit of a commentary, maybe once or twice a week. We'll see how that pans out. But like I said earlier on, there's a Snapmatic thing going on, and there is a crew page which you can go through and put your submissions on. If you want to go ahead and follow that, that'd be good. There's a link in the description. So either way, but I Rule 3 in the 9th. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in a bit.
But, you know, knowing myself, nothing ever goes to plan, which is ridiculous. Because I'm here stuck. Probably, I mean, I can feel it right now. I am not going to have any days off. I'm just going to be back to square one.